Everyone knows Land Rovers are great off-road, but there's more to the Discovery 4 than just its all-terrain capability, because it's also fantastic at carrying people, because there's absolutely acres of space here in the back. Plus behind me, there's an extra 2 seats. And what's particularly impressive is that there is genuinely enough room for adults back here. I mean, look, I've got decent knee and headroom, and because each row is slightly higher than the one in front of it, like in a stadium, everybody gets a great view of the road ahead. You can fold the seats away completely flat into the floor to give either a large boot or a massive load bay. And because there's a split tailgate, you can even use the Discovery as a makeshift park bench. The Discovery is very practical in the front too. I mean, there's seemingly endless useful stowage cubbies, and the side door bins, well, they're massive. Plus, the dash is very clean. That's because a lot of the car's functions are operated through this touchscreen. But I think the best bit is the sheer quality of the cabin. I mean, it's as luxurious as a limousine. But how many limousines can do this? The Discovery has height adjustable air suspension and a permanent 4-wheel drive system which can be tailored to the conditions at the turn of a dial in the cabin. And to ensure you get down steep slopes safely, Land Rover's hill descent control does all the braking for you. Really, there are a few vehicles short of a tank which can match a Discovery off-road. Thankfully, it's just as brilliant on the open road too. And it goes around corners surprisingly well for such a tall car, and it is very, very comfy. I mean, you can totally forget about potholes. The only thing that you're going to notice in a Discovery is if you drive over a bomb crater. However, what I really like about the Discovery is the raised driving position, and I think it feels higher than that in almost any other SUV. That not only gives you a great view of the road ahead, but kind of makes you feel invulnerable. But that brings me on to the car's downsides, and one is the sheer size means, well, it's not the easiest car to kind of thread through traffic. Plus, you can spend quite a while actually searching for a parking space that's large enough. Also, well, very quiet at lower speeds. I do have to say that when you're on the motorway, you do get a bit of wind noise from the windscreen and the large wing mirrors. And finally, the Discovery isn't exactly cheap to buy or to run, but then you could argue that it's actually good value because you're effectively getting 3 cars in one: an off-roader, a people carrier, and a luxury limousine.